Stormflare Badookie XII is going to make the biggest decision of his life. Going into his senior season, and after winning the national championship and not winning Heisman, he said it was only right that he come back and win Heisman and also go get that national championship. And absolutely booming quarterbacks like that, that's going to be all season. So Stormflare Badookie XII is in for a good one. Going into our first game of the season against Nevada. Stormflare Badookie XII is not here to play club or for rep. On 1st and 10, he go get that quarterback and drop him to that ground. On 3rd and 21, he goes and get another sack and say, let's get off that field, team. On 3rd and 9, he go gets another one and make the quarterback fumble, but he picks it back up and I go make another tackle. 70, you were knocked off of your rocker, son. Oh man, they kind of ran me over. On 3rd and 19, Stormflare was absolutely bull rushing that tackle and absolutely break the sack record. That's impressive. But on 3rd and 3, his biggest problem was outside containment, and look at that. Oh man, we going to win the game. He ends the game off with 10 total tackles. Going into our next game against Indiana. I hit the quarterback so hard his legs almost broke. I hit the quarterback again. He had a headache, and I got up and got in his face and said, son, you suck. But on 1st and 10, I absolutely get another tackle for loss and hit this running back again. And I'm telling you, those Gator rolls are paying off. Outside containment, I'm telling you, nobody is getting outside of me. I may go inside, but you won't get outside. Absolutely, my teammate intercepting the ball. I come over there and clean his clock. But on 1st and 10, this quarterback was trying to run from me. Get over here. And I said, son, you are going nowhere. On 2nd and 15, I go get him again. And dang, son, you flew about 3 yards. He flew again. Oh, man, and I'm going to go get him again and wrap a roll him. I told you them Gator rolls. On 2nd and goal, I absolutely fell on my back. But we still going to win the game. He get player of the game with 13 tackles. Going into our next game against UCF, I hit a spin move and got humbled. They absolutely billed me and put me on my butt. I said I wasn't going for that. On 1st and 10, I went to get that quarterback and said, boom, I got your back. Safety. On 1st and goal, they absolutely run the ball right up the gut, and they go and score. And I was kind of disappointed because I kept biting on that option right there, and the quarterback was just running all over us. I got to stop biting. On 1st and 10, I go get another sack and almost broke his back, but boom, I hit both of them down. But we're going to win the game, and he ends the game off with 8 total tackles. Going into our next game against number 24, Georgia, I absolutely hit this running back solo at the point of attack and made him do a flip. And absolutely go the quarterback. That was impressive. But somehow, some way, he got that ball off. On 2nd and 10, I club over rip, hit the quarterback and made him fly. And got up and said, I give all praises to the Most High. Hit on the ground, son. I told you I was going to get this quarterback all night. They run another read option and it just didn't go. I said, these boys better hold me back for I Oh man, I'm telling you, I wanted to clean his clock, but they run a read option and get a little bit of yards. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get them back. They're going to pay for this. They go down and score, and then on 2nd and 1, oh man, this time, guys, he landed on his neck, and I got up and smiled. That is a menace to society. But all they could afford was 3, so we gave him that. But on 2nd and inches, I humbled this running back tonight. They give us our first loss, but I ended the game off with 9 total tackles. Going into our next game against Illinois on 3rd and 5, I absolutely read this screen so good, but not only one chance that I had, this ball was dropping in the air so slow, so I had a second one, and I dropped that one. On 2nd and 13, I absolutely boomed the running back and absolutely got the game started. On 3rd and 13, that's how you boom the tackle and go get the quarterback and absolutely get another sack. He was on his butt all night. Oh man, get up, buddy. I absolutely wanted the quarterback to be out for the rest of the game. And on 2nd and 4, this tackle absolutely had no knee bend, but they went down and scored. On 1st and 10, I absolutely ran right past him again and got another sack. On 3rd and 18, I hit a spin move and got another sack. But the fans were absolutely fired up, and Stormflare Badookie XII absolutely gets player of the game with 11 total tackles. Going into our next game against Mississippi State. Oh man, that's how you run right past the tackle and get on that ball and cause a turnover. The first play of the game. On 2nd and 18, Stormflare Badookie XII made the quarterback fumble the ball again. Go take him out the game. This kid is going insane. On 1st and 10, he absolutely kept outside containment and threw him to the ground. And on 3rd and 3, is he going for another one? He hit the quarterback and absolutely caused the turnover, but he was mad. I wanted to sack. On 1st and 10, over him and the quarterback, man. Imagine both of y'all getting That is insane. On 2nd and goal, absolutely having outside containment. They go in and score. But Stormflare was pissed off. But we going to win the game, and he gets player of the game with 10 total tackles. Going into our next game against the undefeated Gators. This absolutely absolutely time to knock them off. And on 3rd and 2, I drop back in coverage, then bam, this running back. I said, y'all gonna feel me all night. I don't bam, my man. I absolutely made him do a cartwheel and went to go get him again, but he threw a dot in the back of the end zone. It's 7-14, and I gotta go get another sack. And I'm telling you, bam, no, throw to that ground, son. I ain't even gonna bam you like I did your quarterback. On 3rd and 22, I'm just sitting back there. I ain't gonna lie. They started strapping me up on the O-line. So I said, let me just run in circles for a minute. But they punt us the ball back. It's overtime now. And I absolutely hit a spin move, try to hit the quarterback, and he throws a dot. I mean, they drop him down the field, but they kick 3. It's now 17-14, but our offense go back out there and score. But I'm telling you, they keep kicking 3, and I'm going to try to get to that quarterback, but I just can't get to him, and they just going to keep kicking 3. And I just don't know what's going on. But on 1st and 10, bam, I'm going to hit this quarterback. And I said, let's try to get this game over with. And on 4th and 3, they kick another 3-point, man. I was tired of it. So I absolutely tried to get a second, missed them, and this time he hit the back of the end zone and they scored. But absolutely trying to get up, they get the 2-point conversion. On 3rd and 19, I get to him again. I said, it's time to get this game over with. Bye-bye. Boom. I absolutely get them out of there. And we're going to win the ball game. And he ends the game off of 15 total tackles. Going into our next game against Vanderbilt, dropping back into coverage. I about took that thing to the crib, first play of the game. But boom, I got this quarterback. He tried to run from me. I got the running back, but I'm not going to lie. There's a collision right here that I got ran over, but I stopped the contact of collision. On 3rd and 7, I went to get the quarterback again, and I was fired up. But on 2nd and 10, boom, we go on to win the ball game, and he gets player of the game with 6 total tackles. On to our next game against Kentucky, boom, oh man, that tackle had no knee bend, so I ran right through him and got the sack. On 3rd and 5, I absolutely go get another sack and absolutely club over rip and boom him in the backfield and was fired up. On 1st and 10, this quarterback absolutely did a backflip. I don't know what kind of backflip that was, but he went flying. On 3rd and 14, I absolutely was getting clamped up, fell on my face, and he absolutely threw the ball, and we get the game over. We win the game. He ends the game with 5 total tackles. On into our next game, bam, he went to sleep, and I got up fired up with my teammates and absolutely hit this tackle, ran straight through him, and absolutely almost intercepted the ball. But on 1st and 10, I said I didn't want to boom him. The ball bounced off of my teammate helmet, and Stormflare Badookie XII could, and he would go for 6. And I mean, just look at that. That was crazy. I was fired up with the teammates. But on 1st and 10, absolutely going inside, this tackle trying to ride me out. He was mad at me. Boom! I said, guess what, son? You ain't gonna be for long. But they go down and score, and Stormflare was absolutely losing his mind. But bam! Oh man, he absolutely stiff-armed Stormflare so bad that Stormflare threw the quarterback on the ground and said, let's go win the game. He ends the game off for 3 total tackles. Going into our next game against the South Carolina Gamecocks, on 1st and 10, I threw him to the ground, and on 1st and 10, I clubbed over rip and said I wanted another sack, and this time I made him fumble. I'm a turnover machine. Stormflare Badookie XII is not here to play, but this quarterback absolutely rolled out and got boomed. But on 3rd and 3, I absolutely went and got him again, but bam, and I want the quarterback too, and I'm gonna make him fumble again. Bam, I'm gonna hit somebody after we go score that ball as well. But he goes on to get player of the game with 6 total tackles. Going into our next game against Texas A&M, I boomed him in the backfield to start the game over, clubbed over rip, 3rd and 13, missed the whole quarterback, and they absolutely completed the pass. But on 1st and 10, I said I wasn't gonna give up. I was gonna go get that sack and was gonna turn up with the team every time. On 2nd and 10, I absolutely wrapped and rolled him, and then on 1st and 10, this quarterback kept throwing the ball. It's like he had quick draw on Hall of Fame. But on 2nd and 10, I absolutely hit this running back, and my teammate helped me get him down. But it's now 10-10. On 3rd and 6, I tried to spin move because this tackle was low-key clamping me up, but he runs all the way down that field. There's 3 seconds left, and I went to go hit him, but he took it to overtime, and on 3rd and 6, I fell on my knees, hands and knees at that. And on 3rd and 6, they absolutely score. But on 4th and 4, I absolutely club over rip again and hit the quarterback, and look at this. I mean, he just got it off somehow, some way. And Stormflare was absolutely mad again, and they on 4th and goal did not complete the pass. We go on to win another game. He ends the game off for 9 total tackles. I'm not gonna lie, after losing that one game, I didn't think we were gonna be the #1 seed. So we're going to the SEC Conference Championship, and on 1st and 10, I absolutely got thrown on the ground, and that was not good. On 2nd and 9, I absolutely went and got a tackle and said, I have to get revenge. Dropping back into coverage, I had an interception. But on 3rd and 5, I was absolutely getting to that quarterback and absolutely got the sack. But they drive down and kicked 3 early on. But on 2nd and 10, I got him low, and on 3rd and 10, I went and got him again and made him do a split. That kid is not on my level. But on 3rd and 8, I absolutely tried to get to him again. Got back on my feet and said, let me go get him. Let me go get him. No, he threw that ball, and they scored, and I hit the quarterback, and it was a flag on me, so they still got the points. But on 4th and inches, I absolutely club over rip and got another sack, and I was fired up, and we go on and win the conference championship. That's back to the back. But since we got pushed back to seed #6, we didn't go to the national championship. They invited us to a bowl game, but Stormflare Badookie XII finally overcame his obstacle. He is a Heisman winner, but going into the NFL Combine, Stormflare was on his 40 run. He said, let me go get it. And I'm telling you, that boy Stormflare is fast. That boy ran a 4.55. And with that being said, he has gotten drafted to the Arizona Cardinals, round 2. Pick 3. But drop in the comments down below if you think Stormflare Badookie XII will last in the NFL.